Hello, this is Bill with the Storm Damage Notification Team. The video you're about to watch has been designed to help you, the contractor, log into our lead management system to manage the book of business we provided you. If you go up here to the search browser and simply type in sdnt.org, .org is very similar to a .com, but it's .org. And you hit enter, it will take you to our login screen. From here, for example purposes, we're going to type in test. Test is the username, and test will be the password. All usernames and all passwords will be in lowercase, and there'll be no spaces. For instance, if your company is Mike Smith Construction, it's going to be Mike Smith Construction, all lowercases with no spaces, and the password of your selection. If you speak a language other than English, you probably can't understand me right now, but if you can switch it to your desired language preference. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sign in, and we are going to our main screen. We'll kind of explain this screen here briefly. This is going to be your home screen. It's listed up there under home page. From here you can quickly see if you have any leads set for today, and you have a lead set for April Smith. Some of the features up here is a notification. In the top here, it's a banner. If I have anything I'd like to tell you, I'll go ahead and type it in here, and it'll automatically be kind of going there for you, so you can kind of see it without me having to track you down on the phone there. First thing we want to go to is marketing. Here you're going to have your webmail feature. This feature is pretty much not going to be of any use for you, unless of course you'd like to have your email ran through our system. This is basically where we send you all the notifications and everything gets sent out there. Down here is going to be your leads, very important feature. This is where you're going to see on a daily basis what appointments have been set for you. This is going to be your calendar. This is an interactive calendar that can be viewed by us, by you, and by your sales staff. It'll allow us all to stay on the same page with your schedule to make sure we're not setting appointments and time frames that aren't good for you. Below that, you'll notice the document sections. This is where we're going to put the recorded phone calls we have made for you. When we do set an appointment, we will record the conversation. That recording is for your peace of mind to know that the homeowner did genuinely want someone to come out, and that your sales staff's not going to be wasting their gas to get out to their house. It won't be 100% of the conversations. There are some states and locations that we are not allowed to record phone calls. So in those situations, or due to technical difficulty, you won't necessarily always have one in here, but for the most part, in most locations, you will. Over here on sales, again, you have leads, documents, and calendar. Quite a few of the features of this system have been turned off for simplicity on your end, so that's why you'll see a little bit of redundancy. Another very important feature is the trouble tickets. You're going to utilize this feature for most of your communications with our company. This will allow you to select new calling locations. This will allow you to give us feedback on the leads, or just any kind of communications you'd have that you'd like to have documented, and you'd like to make sure it was sitting in front of my desk when I got in Monday morning. And then you have the tools features, again, just documents. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our leads. We're going to go ahead and just kind of jump to the chase. We want to look at April Smith. Since we're going to be running this appointment today, we'll click on April Smith, and we're going to pull up the lead information sheet. We got several categories here. Scroll down here. We got lead information, custom information, address information, and description information. We'll go ahead and expand custom information here for you. And this is going to give us some specifics on what type of house they have and some of the specific insurance information that they provided us. Boom. Okay, they have a 2-story house. They have vinyl siding. We didn't ask them about the insurance company because they didn't know. They had mentioned that they're in escrow, or I don't know what happened, but I guess we didn't. They have a 30-year shingle. It's 5 to 10 years old, and they have a $250 deductible. This information will be provided according to what the customer is willing to provide. A lot of times we'll find homeowners that they're not aware they have damage, so these questions wouldn't be relevant to ask. In some situations, the homeowners will be well aware of damage, and these questions are quite comfortable to ask over the phone. So sometimes it'll be there, sometimes it won't. It just depends on the level of contractor pressure in the area. From here, we have the homeowner's first name, April, last name, Smith. April did provide us her email address. And then, of course, this one is assigned to test because it is a test account. Down here, we have the time the lead was created for you. And then right across from it, we have the appointment date. This is when you need to be at the homeowner's house. You need to be there Monday, June 15th at 6 p.m. The person she spoke with was Tim. Tim was the representative here at SDNT that set the appointment for you. Okay, some more information. Description. This is basically kind of a guideline to how the conversation went. You won't have this 100% of the time. It just depends if there's a uniqueness to the appointment that we wanted to make you aware of. Basically, April said here, Tim said he spoke to April. They noticed hail on the car, but none on the house. That's something we get quite common, and we went ahead and notified you of that. Right here it says, tell us about your appointment. This is very important. This is going to be your feedback to us, telling us what happened when you got out there. The selection choices you'll have is signed contract, i.e. contingency. Some people refer to it as a sold deal, an estimate, and it's also going to allow you to basically complain. If you got out there and for some reason the homeowner was not receptive or not home, you can also update those statuses. Once you've updated those statuses, it generates a process on our end to automatically replace any leads that were non-receptive and to automatically follow up on anybody that was at home so we can reset for you. In the event that you got out there and they weren't home, we will make every attempt to reset that for you. This is my name. I personally confirm every lead that comes out of our building to make sure we have the utmost quality in the product we offer. Here's a feature that's really a fan favorite here. If you go to locate map here in the middle, we'll go ahead and click on that. It's going to bring you up basically a picture and an address of the house. This, I guess, doesn't have a picture, but it's right off State Route 36 in Delaware, Ohio on Pinnock Avenue. Typically, there's a picture right here. We'll go to another example and pull up one with the picture for you. So this is going to let you see on the map physically where the lead's located to better help you assign it to your sales staff. We'll go ahead and X out of that. Now we're going to go to your main lead view. Up here in sales, you go to leads, click on leads. This is going to allow you to view all the leads that you've been provided. Let's go ahead and take a look at, let's look at Rick Dotson. Very similar to my name, except it has a T. Let's go ahead and locate Rick on the map here. Okay, we can quite clearly see the house here. So this is valuable information for you. You can kind of get an idea where you're going. And of course, we're trying to set properties of reasonable property value for you. So it gives kind of you an idea where you're going and who you might want to send there. Okay, we'll X out of that. We'll kind of take a shortcut here back to leads up here under sales. We'll go to leads right there. And on this page, you'll be able to see all of the leads. Now, if for some reason you don't like the view on this page, if you don't have enough information, if you go over here to filters and you go to all, it's going to give you different filter options. Basically, the best way to do a filter is to get it customized for your needs is to click new. You got to name it. We'll just call this one test. You can set it as default, which means you'll always see it in this format. Set it as public so your sales staff can see it also. These are the columns you have to choose from. You got last name. We'll go ahead and switch this one to first name. And we'll go ahead and get the appointment date. Oops, messed up there. Appointment date. Appointment time. And just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and take a look at what your salespeople thought of the appointments, because this will be a universal view for you. Down here, you can select which leads will show in which order. You can kind of play with this yourself to kind of get a better idea, and of course, you do have some advanced filters and stuff like that, but for purposes of getting you up and running, we'll leave it like that. We'll go ahead and hit save. And now you can see last name, first name, the appointment date, appointment time, and this is basically giving you the results so you can quite clearly see them. Let's go here to our leads one more time, the shortcut. When you go to assign your leads, we'll go here to April. Once you've reviewed the lead, you can go up here to the account information. You'll be able to click on it and then reassign to your salespeople that have been selected inside your group. So you being the owner of the company, sales manager, office manager, you review the lead. Okay, I want to send this lead out to Tim, my salesperson. You're simply just going to click in this box, go to edit, scroll down to the salesperson you choose, click it, and send. In the test feature, since I don't have salesmen assigned to this test account, I can't obviously reassign it. So that's why I'm not able to show that to you right now. But you'll be able to actually assign these from your desk. Let's go and take a look at the next most important feature, in my opinion, is your Documents tab. Under Documents, okay, Mike Smith. We're going to go ahead and click on this file here. And it's going to allow you to listen to it. It's going to want to open it with my default player. I hit OK. It downloaded. It's going.
Hi, Mr. Ladd. My name is Latasha, and I'm with the Storm Damage Notification Team. How are you today?
Okay, and you're able to hear the appointment. All the features that you're seeing have been designed to provide accountability to a very subjective product. We want to give your company the ability to manage the book of business that we provide you. We want your sales staff to feel comfortable in updating the statuses, and we'll be able to make a long-term relationship, and we'll take a little bit of the subjective nature out. Okay, let's go to trouble tickets, and we'll get you back to measuring up some roofs here. No trouble tickets found. You go up here to the green plus. Do you see where it's at here, where the mouse is flashing? Click on the plus. Okay, you want to label it new call location. Okay, you're going to leave it assigned to test. Okay, if you're a group, you could assign it to a group, and that would be like for your salespeople. But typically, you're just going to leave it the way it is. Down here is basically street locations. We're going to call in Gahanna, Ohio. Well, guess I'm showing I'm not a very good speller here. And you're going to type in the street location. Main Street. Okay. From there, you will go to Save. Now, when I go to load the list tomorrow for you, I'll know to call this location. If you ever want to check on your tickets, you go back up here to Trouble Tickets, click on it, and you can see your trouble ticket right here. From there, you're pretty much set up with the system. Anybody that's tech savvy would like to use some more features for other aspects of their business, by all means give me a call. I can really turn on a lot of features here for you. The last thing I want to let you know before you get off this video, 90% of the mail we send out goes to spam. I do not know why, but Yahoo, Gmail, it most definitely goes to spam. Every time one of our representatives sets an appointment for you, you're going to be automatically notified via email that we have set an appointment for you. It's important that you go readjust your spam filters so you can actually get those notifications so you can know when to get on the system. We do offer our leads out on a quality basis. So we want to make sure that you get notified as quickly as possible on potential appointments. So if you haven't received any emails from us, check the spam filter and reset your spam filter to get our emails. If you have problems resetting your spam filters, give me a call. I'll walk you through it. It's pretty simple, but it's important that you're getting your emails from us because most of the communication is going to be handled through the system. So make sure you get the spam filter set up so you can receive your notifications so you know when to check the system. The next video I will be putting together is going to be the mobile application. You can have most of these features readily available on your smartphone, BlackBerry, iPhone, Android, Windows, Palm. I guess I could go on and on these days about all the smartphones out there. So we do have a smartphone app to give you, a mobile use of our system. You're a mobile business. We need to make the information available to you in different locations. So we'll go ahead and get that video out to you very quickly if you haven't already seen it and utilize our mobile applications. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this video. I do apologize that I'm not a professional actor. So I guess I haven't farted, so that's positive. So have a wonderful day, and thanks for taking the time.